Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy AI Betting Blueprint, aka Mr. Totals, back at you with Wednesday's MLB Slate. I got 5 picks for you, and I got one game straight play that you can bet on. Yesterday, we went 2 and 3. Mediocrity is what I'm saying. Judge went over the 1.5 bases. The Miz went under the 16.5 strikes, but Singer pitched a good game, went 6 innings, hardly gave up any runs, but he couldn't strike out a fat lady sitting on the sidewalk. He couldn't strike out anybody, and he had hit that mark in 5 out of his last 6 games. And Michael King went over 16.5, so we didn't hit that. And Jay Wood he didn't go over his 1.5 home runs, hits, and RBIs. Hits, runs, and RBIs. So we went 2 out of 3. But if you took the play straight, like I always tell you to do, you kind of mitigated the risk. It didn't really hurt you that bad. I mean, I haven't been on fire lately, but we're going to get back on track today for sure. If you haven't done so, like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the algorithm. It also helps me bring you great insight. I'm getting ready to start doing YouTube shorts and other videos starting next week, and more on Instagram. So make sure you follow me. If you haven't subscribed to Winnable, you can get my free picks there every day, sent straight to your phone, SMS. And if you check out my Discord right here, you can see right here, share your wins. We got people winning in the Discord. Okay. So check it out. Come join the Discord. It's free. I drop my free picks in the Discord every day, but here's the Discord. Here's some of the winners in the Discord. So come check out the Discord, please. I'd appreciate it. Come sweat the games with us. And let's get into it. So my first pick, actually, let me just go back in. My first pick of the day is Austin Wells under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can tell, Austin Wells has hit this mark 4 out of his last 5 games, which is an 80% clip. He's only averaging 1 hit in those 5 games. And if you look at his last 10 games, he's hit this mark 9 out of 10 times, which is a 90% hit rate. So he really hasn't been hitting the ball that well. As you can see, Austin Wells has failed to exceed 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in 12 of his last 13 games. The reason I'm picking this game, though, is simply because I watched the game. His swing doesn't seem right. Looks like he's lunging a little bit. Looks like his timing's off. And I just don't see him getting it together against the Anaheim Angels, who will probably have multiple pitchers in this game. So it's always hard when guys are having to face bullpen guys all the time. So Austin Wells under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Head to head, he's hit this mark 6 out of 7 times, which is an 86% clip. If you just look right here where I'm circling my mouse, everything is green. Doesn't mean it's going to hit. But when you do the research and you see this, you got to be feeling real good about the pick, right? I'm definitely not going to take it the other way where I see all red. I'd be a fool for that one, and nobody would follow my channel. So we got this locked in. Austin Wells under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. My next play is going to be Mike Trout. This dude is on fire. Nobody talks about Mike Trout anymore. Used to be the #1 guy in the league, the face of the league, been injured for a couple of years, been on that shitty-ass Angel squad. You know, I'm in California. I'm a Dodgers fan, but he's been on that Angel squad who lost Ohtani. And if you think about it, that team would be pretty good with all those players. But Mike Trout is on fire. 8 out of his last 10 games, he's averaging 2.9 hits. He's hit this mark 80% of the time. You only need him to get 1 hit, run, or RBI. So I definitely think it's doable. I'd be willing to go 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, but I just want to take the easy route today with just a half a hit or just 1 hit. He's hit this mark 100% of the time in his last 5 games, averaging 4.8 hits, runs, and RBIs, which is sick. And against the Yankees, he's hit it 100% of the time. You can see down here, 3 hits yesterday, 4 or 10 total the day before, and 4, so and 2. and 1 and 2. So he's been on fire against the Yankees. Those were all last year, but these two right here were this year. So, and for 2026, he's hitting this mark 13 out of 17 times, 76% clip. Mike Trout is on fire. If we even go look at his pitching stuff against this fastball, he's batting a 378. He is striking out, but that's a 378 WOBA, 263 against sliders, and 257 against changeups. So we hope he's not seeing changeups and sliders all day long, or this prop won't hit. But I think he's 50% fastballs. Regardless, Mike Trout is a stud. He can hit anybody on any given day. So Mike Trout over a hit, run, and RBIs. My next play is going to be Shohei Ohtani under 6.5 strikeouts. He's missed this mark. He's only hit this mark 1 out of the last 5 times, which is a 20% hit rate, 5 out of 4. So it's actually an 80% hit rate. But if you say it the other way, he's only hit this mark 20% of the times. 80% of the times, he's went under the 6.5 strikeouts. Toronto, obviously, they bat well. The Mets don't strike out that well. Don't strike out a lot. If you go over to FanGraph, I always reference here. Let's look at the Ks. This is the Ks for this year, 2026, against the right-hand batting lineup, 26%. Let's go and see where we see the Mets at. Mets down here, 19.7 with a 96 WRC plus. So I don't anticipate him striking out a lot of people. I think he'll maybe go 6 innings. As long as he doesn't have 6.5 strikeouts by 6 innings, they'll pull him. So I love this prop right here. In his last 10 games, he's only hit the mark 4 out of 10 times, averaging 6.3 strikeouts. As you can see, 6 here, 3 here, 6 here, 2 here. All these were last year. So I feel real confident that he's not going to get 6.5 strikeouts. So that's it. All right, and let's go on to our next one, which is Dominic Smith just to get a hit. Okay, gotcha. Dominic Smith just to get a hit. So Dominic Smith just to get a hit. He's went over this mark 9 out of 10 times, which is a 90% clip. 2 out of 2. I love Dominic Smith, and the reason why, just to give you guys a little insight, my son played for the Rock Stars. Dominic Smith played for the Rock Stars. It's a baseball traveling club in the LA area, and so my son got to meet him, took pictures, know Dominic real well. He's been in the league for a while, and he's a decent hitter. Always been a good hitter. So 9 out of 10, he's hit this mark. In his last 5, he's hit this mark 4 out of 5 times, which is an 80% clip. Averaging 2.6 hits. He's going against a right-hander who's not really all that good. Look, Chris Paddock's ERA 5.42 against lefties, 4.92 against slugging, extra base hits, 4.44. Feel real confident with Dominic. He's hit this. He's exceeded half a base or a base in 8 straight games, especially at home. And we got this at home. If we click it, we got him at home versus a right-hander. Look at that 100% of the times. His numbers were even better when we use Outliers tools. Head-to-head, 67% of the time, 2 out of 3 times. He's hit this mark 100% of the time in 2026. Love this play. Dominic Smith over, just to get it over just single, hit a double, any base hit, and we cover the bet. Last but not least, we got Dustin May to go over 3.5 strikeouts. He's hit this mark in his last 5 games, 60% of the time. In his last 10 games, he's hit this mark 8 out of 10 times, which is 80% of the times, averaging 4.5 Ks in those 10 games. And in the 5-game sample size, we got him averaging 3.8 Ks. Head-to-head against the Cleveland, he's hit this mark. He's hit this mark 100% of the times. He struck out 9. He has good swing and miss pitches. The thing is he going to be on his game? If we look here real fast against righties batting, you look here, Cleveland strikes out in 2026 the most. There's going to be some regression, but right now they're striking out 30.6 times. That's 8% over the league average. So I feel really good that he can get 3 strikeouts. He's averaging in these last 10 games 5 innings. Right? 7 strikes and swing, 16 strikes looking, 82.7 pitches. So we need him to get this in the first 4 innings. and I think he'll be right on track. So Dustin May to get over 3.5 strikeouts. So let's recap. I got Austin Wells to go under hits, runs, and RBIs, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We got Mike Trout just to get a hit or hits, runs, and RBIs. We got Shohei Ohtani to go under. I got over, but it's under 6.5 strikeouts. I don't know why I had over. It's under 6.5 strikeouts. We have Dominic Smith to go just to get over a hit, a base. And then we got Dustin May to go over 3.5 strikeouts. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, AKA Mr. Totals. Oh, and then I got you guys for that one game that I want to tell you about. Give me 1 second. And I like the Milwaukee Brewers plus 1.5 minus 167 versus the Jays tomorrow. It's your boy AI Betting Blueprint. Peace.